Hi YouTubers, it's Natalie here once again, and today I am doing an update. It was supposed to be a 7-month update, but we're changing that to an 8-month update because it's been so long, and things didn't really work out the way that I had planned. Anyways, first and foremost, I do want to apologize, you guys, because there has been a long hiatus in my regular videos. I was doing videos every week, and you know, it's just I haven't been in the YouTube like vibe. It just takes so much to not just film but to edit and to put graphics and all that stuff, find music. It's, you know, it's just a lot. You know, I have a full-time job, and then I come home and I have another full-time job that I do, and I was feeling drained, and I just wanted to take some time to myself. But now I'm back to see you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be back as often, but I'm trying to bring back more videos so you guys can keep up to date with me. Now, I do want to let you guys know that I will be having a live chat, like where we're gonna have a live chat, like you're gonna see me talking like right there, right then. And that's going to be this coming Saturday. I believe that is November 21st. Let me make sure. Yes, November 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So adjust your clocks around that time. So it will be Saturday, November 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are in Korea, it will be Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Okay, Sunday, November 22nd, 11 a.m. So if you guys are in Korea, it's on Sunday morning. If you guys are in the United States or elsewhere, it's on Saturday night, okay? So make sure you guys tune in to that, because we're going to be talking about changes that Epic and Gepic are going to be experiencing within this year, next year, and the future that's coming for that, to them, or for that, yeah, whatever. I'm also going to talk about my qualifications. I know there was a lot of questions about that on my video, so if I didn't respond to your question, then it's because I'm going to answer it in this video. And then lastly, at the end, we'll have a live Q&A where you guys can ask me whatever question you guys have, and I will answer it like live for you guys. So make sure you guys tune in. I know that there's so many people that's tuned into my previous ones, but I really want to see who else comes to this one, since I have so many new subscribers. And again, thank you guys so much, all my new subscribers. Oh, hello, welcome, thank you for joining me on this journey across the world. Side note, on my last video, you guys were commenting like, oh my gosh, Natalie, you are so gorgeous, like, oh my god, like, I don't understand how you don't see how gorgeous you are. Thank you. I do want to let you guys know that I have a beauty channel. I actually had a beauty channel before I made my traveling channel, and it's actually like 6 years old. So if you guys want to see like beauty stuff, like I actually did a look on this hair and this makeup and all that good stuff. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about that stuff, if that's up your alley, then go ahead and subscribe to me there. Alright, so now let's get to the good stuff. I already spent 5 minutes talking about etc. Alright, so my update starts with my school. I just want to start with my school first and what I'm experiencing there. So the first thing that first and foremost, I am enjoying my school. I really love my school. I love the students. I love the teachers. I love staff. I've just had a really positive experience at my school, and a really great support system with my co-teachers. And you know, I really try to reach out to them for help at any time. You know, I tell them from the get-go, I'm like, listen, I know this is my first year being a teacher. I'm not certified to be a teacher. You guys have been teaching many more years than I have, so please tell me if there's anything that kind of raises a red flag. Let me know. If there's any suggestions that you guys have, let me know. I want to know, because I want to grow and I want to be a better teacher for these students, because it doesn't make sense for me to be here, the school spending all this money to have me here, and the students aren't learning anything. So please let me know. And I tell them that from the get-go, so they know not to sugarcoat anything. I don't want them to like beat around the bush for anything. Tell me straight up. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. So yeah. But yeah, I've had a great experience with them. And one of the things that I've recently noticed within the past couple months is how different each of my classes are. You know, I teach middle school students. So I teach first and second grade in my middle school. So that's equivalent to like sixth and seventh grade in the US, if you compare it to that. So I teach all of those classes. So that is 7 classes per grade. That's 14 classes with 35 students in each class. So you do the math, it's a lot of students. Anyway, so I usually make 1 lesson plan per grade every week. So that's 2 different lesson plans. So now, since I've had a couple more than a few months of experience with my students, and my different classes, I understand that each class has their own separate dynamic. And yeah, it's interesting. So these are the 3 different dynamics I have been able to establish in my classrooms. Okay, so some classes, so not a lot of them, some classes I call my ADHD class, meaning that they need constant stimulation throughout the entire class period, meaning I cannot just sit and teach throughout a class. Well, I don't usually sit and teach, but usually on days when they have to learn new material when I'm teaching, it's like the most dead class. Everybody's head is down, they want to sleep, they don't want to listen, nothing. So I have to, with those classes, it has to be constant stimulation, videos, GIFs, animation, and something that keeps them into the material, because if not, they check out and they don't absorb anything. My next class is I don't know how to explain it. It's like my angelic class. They are the most well-behaved class, and they listen to my entire lesson. They're always interested in what I'm talking about. I know that whenever I come with my lesson plan, I know I'm going to finish it from the beginning to the end. Like I don't have to wait for anybody to be quiet. They are ready to go the minute I walk into the classroom. And those honestly are my favorite classes, because I can accomplish what I need to accomplish in those classrooms. And then my last classes I call my emo class, which basically means that they don't do anything. So they're not really interactive at all because they're so focused on what everyone else is doing. So if I ask the class, raise your hand if you like ice cream, the first thing they'll do is look around. And if nobody's raising their hands, nobody will raise their hand, nobody. And I'm just like, what are you guys, like, what? On that class, it's literally like pulling teeth to get them involved. It could be with activities, with games or anything. They do not click with nothing at all. And those classes are just like my headache classes sometimes. So yeah, I realized that 1 lesson plan does not pass through all the classes. Like I'm going to have to start modifying my lesson plans to fit each class, because it's just it doesn't work for everyone. It really doesn't. So then this goes into classroom management. I've had some difficulty with classroom management, and I think that this was one of my main concerns, because my ideal of a good class is a class that is, listening, that is attentive, that's not sleeping. I'll have classes where more than half of the students have their head on their desk and their eyes are closed, like they're sleeping. And it's just like, how do I motivate them to listen? How do I motivate them to get interested in the material? And that's what's been really bugging me, or if I have material like papers and worksheets, how do I get them motivated to actually do the worksheets instead of looking at it, crumpling it up and throwing it away? Like my classroom is not a grade for them. So there's nothing really pushing them to sit there and listen to me, because they're not getting a grade for my class. So I have been trying to figure out like some ideas to get them motivated and get them excited to actually want to listen and want to learn in my class, even though they're not getting a grade out of it. So basically, candy has been my best friend. I use it as a reward incentive, as game prizes, and you know, the kids really like that, especially when I say candy. They're like, yes, candy. But other than that, it's like I don't want to be known as a candy teacher. So that is what has been kind of creating a difficulty thing, like complex for me. I have been thinking about maybe doing like school bucks, where like if they're good, then they get like bucks, like, you know, little fake bucks that I make, and then at the end of the month they could use their bucks to buy something. But then that goes into how many hundreds of students I'm going to be having, what is each student trying to buy or whatnot. Yeah, that's what gets kind of crazy. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any suggestions or any ideas with classroom suggestion and incentives to get the students actually wanting to do work, please leave them below, because that's what I'm really struggling with right now. So even 8 months in, I still have high weeks and I have low weeks, and my high weeks and my low weeks really relate to how confident I feel within my classroom, with it, about the presentation, the PPT, about how I feel the students absorb the material. So, you know, some weeks I'm just like, on Friday, I'm just like, yes, I'm so happy. Like I know my students got the stuff, got what I'm teaching. Like everybody was so happy. Like it was like, you know, you just have this really, really elated feeling. And then some weeks you just feel really crappy, because it's just like, oh, I could have done this better, or I feel like, you know, nobody caught on. I feel like if I give this to them on a test, they're not going to get it, you know. So I still have high and low weeks, but you know, lately I've been having more highs than lows, but you know, it's still a prevalent thing. So I don't think that ever goes away, like you'll never have a low week. So moving on to my daily life, one thing that I'm trying to do is I'm really trying to learn more Korean, just because I like, almost being here a year, like I feel like I should at least be semi understanding of what people are asking me. Like I shouldn't be so beginner. I can say that I'm a pro in sign language. Well, not technical sign language, but like if somebody's trying to mime to me, I'm like, oh yeah, I understand. You want me to go take the extension cord and drag it over here and then plug it in and do all this. Like I could understand what people are saying, but I want to be able to at least grasp like a general understanding of what people are saying to me or asking, or, you know, I want to be able to add to a conversation, even if it's like a basic sentence. You know, I just feel like that language gap has kind of secluded me from my coworkers at some points, because, you know, I don't want to force people to try to speak English to me, you know, because it's not really their comfort zone. I know some of the other teachers at my school, they know some kind of English. It's just that they don't want to use it. So I don't want to have to force them to use it. I want to be able to try to understand what they're saying and be able to add to the conversation. So in order to do that, I actually purchased 3 Talk to Me in Korean books, so I can start working on my stuff. So weekly Korean, Talk to Me in Korean level 1, and Talk to Me in Korean the workbook. As you can see, these are brand spanking new. I have not even opened these yet. It's just that my life has been super busy lately, and I haven't had the chance to really sit down and concentrate on it. But my goal is to at least be able to have simplistic conversation before my year contract is finished. So one thing about me, and if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll probably know, I don't really go out. Now, I'm really a loner, and I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good thing, because I don't have any friends. Well, I have friends, it's just I don't have any like friends that I see on a regular, like regular basis. Like every weekend I'm doing something. You know, especially with the holidays coming up, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be here by myself, like thinking, oh, it's Thanksgiving, oh, it's Christmas, you know, and I'll be lonely. First of all, as you guys know, I live about an hour by train away from Seoul, which is like nothing. But nothing starts popping off until the night, okay? So when I want to go out, I want to go out at night. The problem about that is that if I want to go out at night, I have to have a hotel in Seoul, mainly because if I try to get back home, I need to get home before the last train, and trains stop running by like 11:30, 12 o'clock. So that means if trains stop running at 11:30, I need to be on the train by 10:30, and things don't even start popping off until 10 o'clock. So it's like, it defeats the purpose of me even going out, which is it's just a waste of time. So yeah, I've just been, when I go to Seoul for like evening events, I rent a hotel, or it's like a hostel or something. But you know, on the plus side, it helps me to save money not going out, so I have money in my bank, okay. But you know, I'm able to save for more exotic trips. So like, for example, for winter break this year, I'm going to India and China. I'm so excited. Taj Mahal and Great Wall, here I come. So yeah, of course you guys are gonna get a vlog for that. But yeah, so downside, I don't have as many friends as I could have, but on the plus side, I'm saving money. You know, it's give and take. You know, maybe later on I'll start going out more, but it's about to get real cold, so I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. So, oh well. Anyways, you guys, that's pretty much it with my update between school and life. Overall, everything has been going really well. I'm really loving my time here, and I think I said this in my last video, I haven't really had anything to make me feel sour about my experience. By the way, if you haven't seen my last video, which is my Black in Korea video, go ahead and check that out, because I'm pretty sure it'll enlighten you guys about some things that I have experienced. And yeah. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you guys subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat, and all that good stuff. Anyways, I will see you guys next video. Bye.